Russian drone struck Ukraine's Odessa for a second consecutive night, damaging energy and port infrastructure.
The United States has launched airstrikes targeting militants affiliated with the Islamic State in northwestern Nigeria after they targeted Christians.
6 people were injured, including children, after a Russian missile struck a residential area of Uman in the Cherkasy region. Russia also struck Ukraine's Zaporizhia region, killing 1 person and injuring 3 others when a guided aerial bomb hit a house.
Місто було влучання, зруйнована велика кількість житлових будинків, зруйнована одна вулиця, багато житлових будинків, зруйновані дахи, вибиті вікна, пошкоджені двері і майно. Постараємося надати тимчасове житло, щоб ви були в теплі, обігріті і мали де жити.
And for a second consecutive night, Russia launched an attack on Ukraine's Odessa, damaging energy and port infrastructure. Meanwhile, Kyiv said it struck multiple targets in Russia on Thursday, including an oil refining facility, a port, and a military airfield. Ukraine's long-range drone strikes on Russian refineries aim to deprive Moscow of the oil export revenue it needs to pursue its full-scale invasion.
The United States has launched airstrikes targeting militants affiliated with the Islamic State in northwestern Nigeria. A video from the Sokoto state filmed on Thursday shows locals holding metal debris which appears to be part of a projectile. US President Donald Trump said the powerful and deadly strikes were carried out against Islamic State militants, targeting and viciously killing primarily innocent Christians. Analysts have said Nigeria's security crisis affects both Christians and Muslims. In a statement, Nigeria's foreign ministry said it had been given advance notice of the strikes and described them as part of ongoing cooperation with international partners to address the threat of terrorism and violent extremism. Some 130 children and teachers have been released Sunday after being kidnapped by gunmen from their Catholic school in Nigeria last month.
At least 8 people were killed and 18 injured in an apparent bombing attack during Friday prayers at the Imam Ali bin Abi Talib Mosque, an Alawite mosque in Homs, Syria's third largest city. Social media posts attributed the attack to the jihadist extremist Ansar al-Sunnah faction, although no official statement confirmed this. The group has previously threatened to target Alawite majority areas in Homs, Tartus and Latakia. Local sources told Euronews that security forces cordoned off the site, evacuated victims and launched an investigation, partially closing roads to the explosion location. A Palestinian man killed 2 Israelis in a car ramming and stabbing attack in northern Israel on Friday. The assault began in Beit Shan, where the attacker drove into pedestrians, killing 68-year-old Mordechai Shimshon and injuring a teenage boy. He then drove onto a highway and fatally stabbed 19-year-old Aviv Maor near Ein Horod. Paramedics declared both victims dead at the scene. A passerby shot the attacker, who was taken to the hospital in stable condition. Defense Minister Israel Katz ordered troops to target terrorist infrastructure in the attacker's West Bank hometown of Kabatia. President Isaac Herzog called it a horrific killing spree and pledged stronger border security. 15 people were injured in a knife and chemical spray attack at a rubber factory in central Japan on Friday. A 38-year-old man stabbed 8 workers and sprayed 7 others with what police believe was bleach at the Yokohama rubber plant in Mishima. 5 of the stabbing victims are in serious condition but conscious. The attacker, wearing a gas mask and armed with a survival knife, was arrested on site for attempted murder. Emergency services sent ambulances and fire trucks to the facility, which employs nearly 1,000 workers. No motive has been disclosed.